What is up, everyone? Showing off my Pokedex. Sinnoh is next. Almost done with Sinnoh though. Pretty decently in. I need like 150 Pokemon on my Pokedex. Let me do the notification. Hold up, guys. It is still pretty quiet, guys. Where's everyone at? Maybe I should shiny hunt as well. It will probably get more people in. My throat really hurts though. Yeah, guys. Let's just go into it. Pretty quiet chat right now. But it is what it is. Maybe some more people are going to talk when I'm opening up the game. So gonna open up this.
That's Trick Room. Like I mentioned, I just destroyed him with Metagross.
Let's see.
Like you managed to get like a hammer arm chain going, or the trick just like crippled him out?
I let. Basically, what happened was I chipped a Scizor. So it was a Sword Sense type of Scizor. So I chipped him with Earthquake from
but I
Square
adjusted the sets
He Sword Sensed up on me, so I sacked Sigilyph. And then I brought in Metagross, clicked Hammer Arm
See
on
how
him.
we're gonna perform right now.
And then he brought in Conkeldurr. And I just stayed in because I just stayed in, and then he swapped to Bronzong, and I just do it Yellow Bronzong.
No, I see.
Very interested to see what happened. This is a different tournament though, Nordland. Glad to have you back though. This is a tournament I participated in.
Who knows? Maybe we'll just lose in the first round. I already played a long tournament. It's been a long day as well, man. So I've been binge watching some series with my girlfriend today.
I don't think this stream is going to be too long, guys, because
She's still watching now, and I just
still have a bit of a cold. Like my voice hurts, guys.
All right.
I
Let's see.
won't be as fresh as last time.
My voice really hurts.
Been a long day.
It will be more wary, especially if you get like. Can you like
10
enter
seconds,
both
guys.
tournaments, like potentially win both?
No, if you, I'm about to enter both now, but okay,
Like
so we're
if
in.
you want
Into our first game. So if we're looking at this game, looks
So
a
I
bit
do
weird.
like,
Could be Trick Room.
Gliscor a lot this game.
But yeah, Infernip and Hydrake and definitely some
Yeah.
offensive threats here.
just have to deal with Rodon.
I'm not sure if
yes.
Bronzing is going to be Trick Room, but we're going to start it off
I'll
with
just-
our
I think I'll
Scizor
just
in
leave
one.
this. Danglema.
And we're
he's
facing
Bronzong.
Dangle MA. He used to be rank 1.
He doesn't have something like Conkeldurr, so that's fine.
in some time. So pretty cool that we got to face him in the first round.
U-turn here.
So I'm U-turning here. get the chip on
we
him.
can just go
With
into
likely rocks
we can
coming out,
Sigilyph
so I
here.
decided to bring in the Sigilyph.
Basically shuts down everything, right?
Because if he tricks me, I can just trick him back.
Yeah.
Because they typically don't use trick room straight away.
He does indeed go for the
Do
stealth
you think
rock.
he's trick room? Do you think?
I think I am
Only has,
going
like,
to
a-
defog here.
He doesn't
Since
really have a lot
he's most
of
likely going to
users.
swap out against me, and he might be afraid of me going
just
for the
fog him.
Psycho Shift. So he does bring in the Hydreigon there. As I get up my defog. And yeah, from
Then
this
imagine
position,
if you had like
I'm not sure what
fairy
Hydreigon is
type
going to
Azumarill
throw
here.
up against
Would
me.
go
I know.
crazy.
We don't have
So
the
what do you
best
think
switch
about
into
hard
this.
scissor here?
I was considering Scizor, but if he for some
Mm,
reason clicks the fire
Then
type
get the
attack,
Scar Beater on this.
that could screw me over.
I don't think
because
it's a
need
bad
Scizor
play,
to
actually.
actually outspeed this and kill
the
this.
issue if it's predicting
'Cause
and
we are
goes for
running
the
Scarf
flamethrower,
Scissor.
and then like thinking Metagross comes in. And
I
then,
can
like,
obviously
Scissor
ice
just dies
beam
for
him as
free.
well,
Because
but
this can be Dark Pulse
around,
too.
especially if Hydreigon dies, can be really beneficial to us. So
also make
I
the
was
right to
considering
play.
2 plays.
So we do have Aura Sphere.
Nemo, why I didn't switch teams? Because I didn't
Fire
care.
Stone.
Oh my God,
I just
see.
wanted to play.
So it's one of those trap
I didn't
sets.
prepare for this tournament. But yeah, he went for the fire spin. It's one of a set I used to play.
I can
And
use
from
Aura
this
Sphere
position, I
here.
decided to go
Ooh.
for the Aura Sphere.
Oh wow.
Some damage, bro.
As he stayed in,
Oh,
and
okay.
I get a critical hit back as he Dragon Pulses. And now Hydreigon is
Tried
pretty
it,
much
though.
dead. So this Aura Sphere really
Yeah,
putting
I
in
can
a lot
just
of work
HP
out
ice
for
here.
us. Weakening this Hydreigon
In
to this
case
point.
Guess it
Among
could-
Us.
You guys go vote.
And from
just
this
in case
position, I
they-
decided to click Hidden Power Ice.
Because I can just
Again,
go back into
Among
Sigilyph.
Us could be coming in, but
But this does give me
I'm
extra
getting
recovery,
leftovers
yeah.
recovery on this,
Like extra leftovers recovery.
which can because Raikou can still be useful. And now I have Volt Switch, and from this position, I'm able to bring in
If he
the
goes
Sigilyph
Gliscor
if
here,
he
he's
decides to
he's
stay in
insane.
against me.
Yeah, I have
if
a
he
free
decides to go
Sigilyph
Gliscor
Gliscor
on
comes
this
in, so
turn,
I don't think it's
I'm
too
still
much of an
getting
issue.
leftovers recovery.
Holy shit! I mean, yeah, extra.
That was definitely an
it's,
option.
Leftovers too.
But now I can go Sigilyph anyway.
Bronzong is the rocker,
Because
so
there's nothing this Gliscor does to me aside from U-turning. Bronzong is the one that comes in now, and I think this is the time. This is the turn I'm going for that
I
trick.
think we get trick here.
As he brings
Oh,
in a
that's
Rotom,
very
which
good.
is actually not bad for me because Rotom doesn't get
Let's see if
leftovers.
he's choice scarf or something.
He loses HP every time.
Gave me leftovers.
But yeah,
Any
now
more?
I gotta switch into this guy. And I get leftovers on Sigilyph, which is amazing.
I think going
And I was
Gliscor
looking
is a
at
bit
this,
insane
how
here.
am I gonna deal with this? Because Rotom is annoying for my team, especially with Raikou this low.
You can like, you could like defog to just scout it out.
I can also just go Azu.
So I was
don't see Azu
considering
doing that much here.
but Azumarill might be nice into Infernape and into...
It's Spadef
Azu can do
so
as a
I don't
build,
take too much
especially if
involved.
Infernape is life orked.
Also
Being
can
able to
trap
take a few
and kill
hits,
Among Us,
maybe
no?
get off a rest.
That's the
So I
Yeah,
was
but you
really
always
thinking, how
whenever
am
I send
going to
in
deal with this?
Azu, he
Because
just goes
Gliscor's
Rotom.
Orb is not activated yet. I'm also not
I
Spadef
guess.
Gliscor. I'm
If I
gonna
go
take a lot.
into
If I bring in Raikou when he
Raikou.
Volt switches,
But
then
if he doesn't Hydro,
that would be the
it
best
is
case
probably
scenario.
the
But if he
safest way
Hydro
to go
comes here
Hydro.
for some reason, anticipating
into
Gliscor, then Raikou
Raikou, yeah.
dies. And Raikou would be
I
really nice because it
guess.
outspeeds Infernape if it is not Mach Punch and not Scarfed.
What about
So I was
going
really-
Metagross?
Really in a tough situation there. Like I got the trick here on him, but yeah, my
Like
Rotom
Rotom.
switch is pretty weak.
I guess I can
So
do it. Right up.
I decided to bring in the Metagross here, and he Volt switched on me.
Because he has no information on me, so what he's gonna bring
And
in.
most likely Infernape coming in here. And
we go
from,
Azu here
from
now?
this position, I probably decided
I
to
don't have
bring in a
bullets.
Azumarill.
Yeah, just in case he probably CCs here, but
Well.
oh, okay.
Can I make myself a bit louder? I thank you guys for saying it.
Life
Probably because I'm a bit away from the
Guys, I go
mic.
for the Whirlpool since Toxic doesn't do much.
I don't
the
know
Whirlpool
if,
gets trapped
If
on
I
the
can
Rotom.
make it louder
I
though.
cannot really switch here because It's live for Infernape.
And the video a bit more silent.
Nice. That's some good chip
Well,
already.
this isn't
Like
much on the
20%.
video, but
I think we can just click it again here. Like the best thing he can do is full
got
switch,
it
right?
Yeah.
quite low.
Now
Yeah,
I am Spadef. Like
where
I'm
was
feeling
I?
Spadef
I've
there.
read in this guy, and we whirlpool here. He hydro
Oh
pumps me,
wow. Okay.
and I get some chip on this Rotom, and this is
Some more
this is
chip.
pretty good chip, cause
Yeah, bro.
because of this chip,
More
guys.
chip.
Remember, Rotom doesn't have leftovers now, and he's
I
burned,
kinda wanna do
and
the
he's gonna
glass
take
cut.
the effect from whirlpool. So the lower I get him,
But,
the easier it's going to be to knock him out, because I just need to get him into range of my Gliscor.
It doesn't do too much, and we got chip on him. And next time I source it with Gliscor, it's gonna look really good.
Mute video. Yeah,
Yeah, he probably doesn't leave like a facade.
Oh,
Oh,
wait,
wait.
He's
there's
dies.
the Among Us.
Oh
Would
my
you
God.
kidding
have
me,
been
man?
really nice if we hit that
not
on
gonna get
Among Us, because Among Us would have been dead.
Yeah.
If we hit that whirlpool on Among
This would have
Us,
been dead, bro.
there would have been nothing he can do to me.
So
But now he can
lame.
basically
Actually,
switch back
so
into
lame.
Rotom, perhaps.
It's crazy, but for once, Helpful is right.
So that miss on that Among Us, I got really annoyed when he did it.
Do you think he has punish
But
splits?
yeah, from here, I get off my whirlpool,
Maybe.
You know what?
chip him a bit more,
I think it's worth it to go.
and now he's basically in
go hard
range of my
rifle here.
Gliscor. Because I can definitely see an endgame where I'm going to win with Gliscor. So I decided to swap out here into the Raikou.
Wasn't there before. Not before Mora.
As he clicks Pain
Yeah.
Split, because that was the only thing I didn't want to happen, him clicking Pain Split on me.
Nice try.
So we caught the Pain Split, and yeah, getting more recovery on this Raikou.
I think you just
And from this
default.
position, I
Even
don't
if he
think
goes
Aura
Gliscor,
Sphere is
like,
kill.
you still got more recovery than he did on Rotom.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then
This is all-
because
that's
Volt
fine,
Switch
bro.
should be a kill
It's fine.
from here. So then we might as well Volt, because if he
Oh,
goes
okay,
Among Us, we
sorry.
get
And I Volt Switch here.
Oh wow. Maybe we should try to get rocks on him.
Now we should be able
Or
to
we
get
do
in
this
our
and we
Metagross, and I'm not sure if I
Get
decided to
leftovers.
go for the trick here,
unless he goes into this.
because I was afraid of
I think
Rotom
it-
coming in
I
here.
think you better rocks. It's safer because then he's
So,
gonna want to
I-
defog on Rotom.
This thing, if
Smart
I
chip.
get the burn
I
on
think-
Metagross, that would have been really
he
annoying.
goes
But
this,
on
then
the other hand,
it's still
Rotom
gonna
wouldn't
be
be able to
helpful.
Pain Split against me, but he decides to stay in, which is the best case, because now he's locked into rocks, and we can basically go for a return
Bring
rocks here.
leftovers here.
We could actually Zen
I'll
Headbutt
just
here
go for
too,
rocks myself now.
because he was locked
see.
into rocks, but there's still the Gliscor sitting there.
As he goes our Dragon.
So I get off my rocks, and from this
He goes
position,
leftovers on this, right?
I didn't want him to roost for free.
Yeah, his.
We know
But
he
he's
has
running
Fire
Fire
Spin,
Spin, so
and
that
Fire
should not
Spin
kill
is
me.
not killing me. So I decided to go for Hammer Arm, as he decided to go for Roost.
Please,
Yeah, that's
And
it.
that
That's a
should
bad-
be a
that's
dead
a bad
Hydreigon,
Hydreigon.
guys.
Yeah, this is like a stall breaker. Hydreigon. I used this as well. I invented
So
this, bro.
Hydreigon gone. Pretty nice.
such a revolutionary.
Now Infernape came in on me.
Now do you
And,
think
yeah.
he's gonna go for the
Like Hydreigon was
fighting
gone.
attack, seeing
We,
Azu?
we know Infernape is life warped because he attacked us a few times. But at this point, the
Maybe you can
Zumaro
go
is technically
Sigilyph.
away.
Like you don't
Metagross
die
could
to the
still
Fire
be
Blast,
nice into the Among Us.
and you'll take the
But I might also
fighting
just,
attack if he goes for
stay
trying
in,
to catch Azu really well, and
'cause
you
then-
don't take rocks.
Yeah, but do I really need Azu
Then he
that much?
would get
though?
off a weaker attack. I mean, next
Because
turn, if he
Azu
doesn't go
is
for the fire
clear.
move, I would kill
Rotom
him.
is
Yeah.
basically dead.
But
and
maybe we just go
Sig-
into Azumarill
Among
anyway,
Us doesn't do
because I
anything
don't
to
need the
Sigilyph.
Azumarill for anything. I might also just go into
Yeah, I
the
guess you have a
Sigilyph
point
because I tricked away
like,
this
he
shit.
can put it to sleep.
But
Sure.
yeah, I decided to bring in the Azumarill, like I said. Don't need Azumarill for anything else. As he clicks Stunner Punch, which is a bit annoying.
Sigilyph would have also taken.
And from this
so much
point,
from
I
that.
decided to just sack him off, because if
So
it's
he's
Thunder
mixed.
Punch, it's most likely not Mach Punch. So
Thunder Punch. Fire
Basically, what I can
Blast.
do from
You
here
think it's
is just
Mach?
go for the rest. I can revenge kill him with Scissor
Just
as well
just press rest here.
if he decides
Maybe you turn.
to keep attacking. But he actually swapped
my
out
God.
against me into
I get
the
a free
Among
What the
Us,
hell?
and now I get a full HP Azumarill again. And this basically means
Doesn't
that
Rotom die to
I
Ice
can
Beam
switch Azumarill
after
into
Rocks
at
and Burn?
least 2 attacks
Probably
of
not.
this Infernape.
That's 20. That's he's gonna be at 10%, right?
We can
12
pop
from
this
rocks,
though.
then 6 from bird.
The
That's
Sigilyph should be
10%.
faster.
Yeah, I think hard Sigilyph is the best play here.
Which is pretty cool, and I can actually burn his
well,
feet
it can
turn
also
here
he dies
as
to Ice
well.
Beam.
You can also
Because
go like hard.
Rotom
Blast
comes in
though,
on
because no way he
rocks.
clicks 4 here.
I
knowing
can
you have
sack
a
my
Sigilyph.
Raikou on Rotom, so he doesn't really get any
I'm
recovery,
already a streak
and
too.
he can only come in a
Oh,
limited
yeah, I
amount
do
of
like
times.
Gliscor.
But I actually decided to bring in the Gliscor,
Because
Spore was probably really
he must be
unlikely.
looking for opportunities to heal this Rotom.
and in case he did try to switch into Rotom, I would have been in a better position.
Oh, okay.
But now he decided to bring in his Gliscor, which I thought I would beat 1v1, but because this
So
was my
what do we
speedy
do here?
Gliscor, but
Oh.
he's actually
Oh,
running
it's
more speed than
Boss
me,
SD, and he's faster
which
than
kind
me.
of puts me into an awkward position.
Maybe he
Because
just
now I
lost big
cannot
die.
end game it with Gliscor. In this scenario, the
Think
one
you
that's
al- I think
faster
you already
usually
clicked
wins the
Facade.
1v1, and he was outspeeding me.
I haven't decided yet. But you mean clicking
I mute
Facade
the
here
audio?
for the 2-hit
Which
kill?
audio?
Yeah.
There's no other audio.
Well,
I
do
only
an
have the
HPI
background
range now.
music.
Do you think I let go of this?
Don't have any other.
You
But
can let- you can let
we can
go
still
of-
use
yeah,
Arthur for
you
Infernape.
we have being in his
Maybe you
awkward
can
position.
go
He's
Caesar,
he's
no?
able to knock me
Like
out from
Caesar
here,
is not looking that well.
but
And,
I cannot
takes
afford to go
take a
for
facade
protect
and like
here.
you can pressure him with
because
both
if
punch.
He's gonna get a roost
It gives
off
him more
if I
recovery,
go
and I
Scissor.
need this HP on him so I can knock him
Or
out. With
he's
HPIs,
gonna get healing
especially
off.
since he's running speed. So I just
That's
need to try
I
to
think we
keep
can
him
let
up.
this go.
He still gets.
As he
Oh.
Because
actually
wait,
choked there because he
anyway.
should have just
wait,
knocked me
doesn't
out with the
do I
facade.
not
But because he
do I out heal this
because
now?
he didn't, I get to click
You need-
facade
I think
again,
you
and
need to
now I'm
protect
getting
if
a
you
lot of
want to heal.
recovery.
If you gotta protect off you.
And here I decided to go for the protect.
If you have to get a protect off here.
Yeah.
Well,
it
actually,
is a mind game,
am I-
right?
I
Like, if he's
probably
gonna
go,
I
because,
haven't shown roost or
um,
protect yet, so
if I live,
let's try it. See if he
if I
facades
live
into me.
there, I would just facade.
Okay.
If I don't live, then I
Nice.
would protect there. And I do
Now
get to
he ha-
protect
now
on his
he
facade,
either has to
and
roost or
he
facade here.
should be low enough for
He
me
can,
to knock
like,
him out
SD,
with
be
the
greedy
facade
because
there.
you leave one.
Oh, he's in range.
Oh,
He's in range of me.
I was thinking he was gonna do like roost. That's why.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if he spams roost at that point because I always do it KO him.
We're looking pretty good right now.
Oh, I am. Hold up.
Yeah, I think we kind of win.
My bad, guys. My bad. But yeah, him giving me the Gliscor like that, like he choked that away by clicking roost. He should have never done that, cause now he gave me a +2 Gliscor, and the only thing that outspeeds me is his Infernape. And I don't need a facade to kill his Gliscor. And I have a bunch of things outspeeding Infernape. He should have just gone for the kill on my Gliscor. And then I would have needed to revenge kill him with my Raikou, going for HPIs, or with my Sigilyph going for Ice Beam. So it was a really strange play on his part, going for a Roost there. Maybe he was predicting a Protect there. But even with the Protect, I could have been into 2-hit KO range regardless. Yeah, he took a really long time just to bring in the Gliscor. Because from this position, nothing really kills me. He took a lot of time here just to bring in Infernape. Because Infernape is the only thing that outspeeds me. So he just needs to bring Infernape, but I think he misplayed there. Like, the biggest misplay was not knocking me out with the Gliscor. Because it would have been 5-5. And I need that. Like, for me, killing that Gliscor was really annoying because I need to do it with Raikou or with my Sigilyph. But he still has Bronzong, which I don't really do anything against. And I think he just timed out there, knowing that he cannot not win anymore. I think he just left the game from that position. Yeah. So and we got through to the next round. And it was really him choking there with the roost. But I'm just gonna go straight to the next round. So we're just putting in round 2. I cannot hear what is being put out here, so. Now we're facing this team. I don't get to see the name before we're playing, but this is Mamoswine's stall, which we faced in round 2. But this was also another name that was probably really familiar. We'll get to see the name in a second, like 15 seconds. Oh, I don't get to see the notifications. Alerts. Put them there. So. But I lead up with my Scizor against the Rotom Sigloner. I think I looked up his win rate. It was pretty decent. Pretty high ranking. Pretty decent. So, yeah, not an ideal team for me to face. Skarmory, Jellicent. Because for Raikou there isn't much either, because I have to get through a Mamoswine, Blissey, and an Amoonguss. But if I do kill Mamoswine, I do get a few free Volt Switches off. And that's basically what we gotta look for. We can kill the Mamoswine. But yeah, playing into a Mamoswine stall team, which isn't too good for us. But yeah, he reveals the Choice Scarf Rotom in the beginning. So now we know Rotom is Choice Scarfed. So at this point, Scizor is going to take a lot of damage from that Volt Switch, and then probably Skarmory coming in to tank the U-turn as well. And if he's Rocket Helmet, I will basically be in one turn be below half HP with this guy, and this does happen to me. And I'm not sure if I go into Metagross here, because here's the thing: if I go Metagross, he will be more likely to stay in. But if I go Metagross anyway, then he might be afraid of something being up. But if I go Sigilyph and show the Flame Orb, then I might be getting a good trick off as well. However, this might be one of the only opportunities to trick this Skarmory, because if I kill Skarmory, then suddenly my physical attackers become much better versus him. Like Metagross being able to spam Zen Headbutt against my opponent, for example. Because going Raikou here doesn't really accomplish much, because then I have to predict between Mamoswine or the Blissey. Yeah, obviously we're just gonna take our time here. And most likely Metagross coming in now. Because in this game, Choice Band could be nice, but not if Skarmory is alive. So I just decided to trick here. Nothing on his team likes a Choice Band unless he wants to go hard into Mamoswine. But I guess he can still switch into his Rotom. However, I do get the trick on this Skarmory, which is huge for me. And I'm also able to switch up moves. I'm not sure if I go for Rocks here. Because Zen Headbutt feels really free against this team too. Like, he doesn't have a switch. But maybe Rocks would have been the better play. Just to get him up. But he goes into Amoonguss. Do I hit the Zen? I do 69, which is really nice. This is Rocky Helmet too. And at this point, I think I just Zen again. Even if... because if he goes back into Skarm, it doesn't accomplish much for him. But if he goes into the Jellicent, that might be really nice. He does go into the Jellicent here. And unfortunately, I missed the Zen. Which is a bit awkward there. So I decided to bring in Sigilyph, and this is where I made a huge error. So I bring in the Sigilyph on Will-O-Wisp. My Flame Orb activates anyway. And I thought I would live I thought I would live Hex here, so I decided to defog here, since this Skarmory is locked into Stealth Rock. But he clicks Hex and I die. Afterwards I did Gulk this damage, and he got a really high roll on me with Hex, if this is defensive. But now I decided to bring in the Raikou. And Volt Switch. Hoping that he would go into the Blissey. Like, going into Mamoswine would be crazy. But he actually goes into Rotom, which works out really well for me. Because now I'm able to get off a big boy attack. And I think I go into Gliscor, knowing that this guy is Choice Scarfed. And I was considering going into Jolt there. I could easily click Protect here. But if he goes hard Mamoswine, I will lose some... I will basically lose him on if that happens. Because look at how low Scissor is. And to win this game, I need to beat Mamoswine. Especially with Sigilyph gone now. Not being able to trick... Like, I was really in a bad position when Sigilyph died like this. I was just afraid of him going hard into the Memo, so I think I did Protect here, just to scout what he did to me, and he clicked Hydro. But I knew I could live Hydro from a defensive Rotom, and judging from the Volt Switch damage, this was not max special attack Rotom. Judging from the Volt Switch damage he did to me, because I did take Rocky Helmet damage too. Because I am like a max speed Scissor. I basically wanted to know if I could live Hydro Pump from here. So I was looking up the damage here, and basically checking how much did he do with against my Scissor. Like, really using the timer here. It's taking my time. And from that I knew I could live a Hydro Pump. Because I didn't want him going into... But Amoonguss came in. Did I just go Azumarill anyway? I know I Gulked there. Was a while back. But yeah, now... Going to get off my... Most likely my... Whirlpool. That would make sense. I was actually considering clicking Toxic here. Anticipating the Jellicent. But I felt like Whirlpool hits his team overall, like well overall, and I missed. But if I went for the Toxic there, that would have been extremely good. And at this position, I did decide to bring in the Raikou. Basically, since I showed Whirlpool, it's probably gonna bring in the Rotom. And now I went for the Aura Sphere because I know he's Scarfed, so I didn't want him to allow. I didn't want to allow him to make a play like Volt Switch and then Volt Switch into Mamoswine, trying to block my Volt Switch. But he went into the Amoonguss anyway, which doesn't matter too much to me. But my win condition at this point is the Gliscor, so I need to set up this game for Gliscor. I only have my Azumarill as an Ice type resist. But I know, basically, what I was thinking at that point was the Gliscor needs to be full HP to live an Ice Shard. Yeah, I went into the Azumarill, revealing the Sap Sipper. And from this position, I did go for the Toxic. Because I showed Whirlpool to him. And if Blissey doesn't have Teleport, then he most likely won't make the Blissey play against me. And he did indeed go for the Rotom play, which worked out really well. And now all I needed, basically what I needed was, I needed to get Rotom into Facade range. And from this point, I felt like Trick was coming my way. I didn't really have anything good to absorb the Trick with. I could not allow Gliscor to get Trick there. So I decided to stay in. He did indeed Trick on me, meaning that Azumarill cannot switch up moves anymore. But he's still going to take the poison damage. And because of this Whirlpool, he cannot switch out while the poison is still going on him. Just the Whirlpool damage. So I was really trying to chip down this Rotom. And after one more turn, he's gonna be in range. And like I said, guys, I knew Gliscor wouldn't die to the Hydro Pump. So at this point, I decided to bring in the Gliscor. Because if he Volt Switch, like, the Rotom cannot switch out, so he has to attack here. If he clicks Hydro, I don't die. And if he clicks Volt Switch, then obviously I don't take any damage. But now he takes the poison damage, the guaranteed poison damage. And from this position, I can go for Facade. And basically, the Rotom is always in range of me, and he went hard into Mamoswine, meaning that I got necessary chip on this. And now the next goal is to get this Gliscor to full HP. And ideally get up a Swords Dance. So I go for the Protect here. He goes for Crash. We don't know if he's banned yet. We don't know if he's Metronome. But I could not allow Gliscor to die here. So I think I went into either Azumarill or Metagross. But I went into Azumarill first because we don't know if he's choiced. And Azumarill is now choice carved. And he clicks Earthquake on me, revealing to me that he isn't choiced. Yeah, and at this point, I think I decided to let Azumarill just die. And from here, we know Scizor is faster. Well, we don't know for sure, but if we can, well, we know he's not Scarf. So at this point, I decided to U-turn, gain the momentum. And we're basically looking for Gliscor to get back to full HP. I could have pursued the Mamoswine, but I was certain that we would basically kill the Mamoswine after Swords Dance. But I wanted to get up rocks here. So every time Mamoswine comes in, we basically chip him. So we rocks here. He goes straight into Skarmory. Most likely going for his own rocks. So I decided to bring in my Gliscor here, because Gliscor doesn't die to Brave Bird, and if he does go for rocks, I do get a bit of recovery. And then I get another batch of recovering because he's locked into Stealth Rock. Remember, we tricked him in the beginning, so he's Choice Banded. So maybe I went for the Sword Stance here. But the Sword Stance was mainly to scare him because he might just sack off his Rotom here. But he decided to go hard Jellicent. We know Jellicent has Hex. But yeah, the leftovers were really holding us back on his Jellicent. So I decided to protect there, as he did go for the Hex against me. And I didn't want to take the Hex damage, even though I'm at +2. Because to win this, I need Gliscor at full HP. And we can do this later against him. Like, we are really in a tough position, and all I can hope is to win this game with Gliscor. Like, we got the facade damage on the Mamoswine. Now we have rocks up. So we need this Gliscor in at a good moment with Sword Stance up. However, this might not be the good moment. I did know that we would live the Hex from... I was basically caulking against the Jellicent, and it looked like a 2-hit KO for me. That's why I went for the Earthquake. And now I just go for the Facade here. We know he's not Rocky Helmet. And he roars me out, which is fine because now Skarmory is locked into Roar. And he roars me into the worst thing possible for him. And at this point we know Mamoswine isn't Choice Scarfed. So we can Volt Switch. Even if Mamoswine comes in, it doesn't matter. And Blissey does end up coming in against me. And this is where we can take a lot of initiative, because I should be able to bring in my Metagross. And just go for the Zen Headbutt there. Because now, basically what we need is a Sword Stance with Gliscor and Jellicent weakened, so that Gliscor can kill him. And we only need Earthquake for the Jellicent. So from this position, I decided to go for the Hammer Arm in case he wanted to go Skarmory. Jellicent came in now, which is obviously a bit annoying. And at a certain point, I did decide to trick this Jellicent, because I knew my only way of winning was weakening this, and the Stealth Rock, I basically did just that. So I might have gone for a Zen Headbutt first, but I would probably trick eventually. Not sure if I do it here. But I didn't want to trick the Choice Band back from Skarmory. That's why I was hesitant, but I did trick here. And I think he did go for the Hex on me for some reason. Did go for the Hex. And now I went straight into the Raikou. Because now every time Jellicent comes in, he takes rocks damage. And I never take Rocky Helmet damage because with my Gliscor, because he's immune to Facade and Earthquake is non-contact. And he did go for a Hex again. Now I'm able to Volt Switch. And it's all up to us pressuring that guy. Pressuring the Jellicent. So I Volt Switch here on him. And I go into the Gliscor. Because now I should be able to really break his team with something. I know I don't die to Foul Play. But since he has a Skarmory and a defensive Jellicent, this might not be Foul Play. He does decide to swap out against me. Goes into the Skarmory. But yeah, from this position, Skarmory is still Choice Banded. So if he decides to roar here against me, then he cannot do it again when I Sword Stance. Because I do 20 here. And basically, if I Sword Stance again, then he's going... After rocks, he's going to die to Facade. So now we really set up our win con here. And I think from here, I just went for the Zen, just to chip the Jealous and force it to recover. And he actually decides to stay in there, which is cool, because I flinched him there, which is hilarious. So now I don't even need a Sword Stance to kill Skarmory. But I know he didn't want to bring in his Jellicent. And Jellicent doesn't have the leftovers anymore. He does bring it in now, but he comes in on rocks. And he takes 38. Unfortunately, he gets the Cursed Body here on me. Because I could have tried to go for the 2-hit KO. But here I decided to go straight into the Raikou. Because if he recovers, I get a free attack off. And we still got value on him. Because later he has to come in on Stealth Rock again. But here, he made one of the biggest misplays on his part. He went for the Will-O-Wisp. But now, if I Sword Stance with Gliscor, it's over for him. Unless he crits me with Memo. So, we Volt Switch here. Because we know Mamoswine is not Life Orbed. He's not Bandit. So, he's very likely to be Metronome. So, now I get off my Volt Switch. And Amoonguss comes in. And he didn't try to use Foul Play against me last time. So now I felt really confident going into the Gliscor here. Because I know after Sword Stance, I kill Jellicent now. I kill the Mamoswine. I kill the Skarmory. So it really has to be like Ice Beam Blissey is the only thing that keeps him in the game. But Ice Beam Blissey is not gonna want to kill me. I should be able to get off my Sword Stance now. And he decides to stay in, and I was really looking for Foul Play here. But it's not Stab, and he went for the Giga Drain. So now, like I mentioned, guys, I need Gliscor to be at full HP. I don't need to be at +4. So I went for the Protect here, making sure that I keep this Gliscor at full HP when Mamoswine comes in. Because I need to be full HP to live on Unboosted Ice Shard. I Earthquake here, +2 Earthquake coming off. He Giga Drains. And that should be... I think I did Protect here. Really making sure that I'm full HP. And he does go into the Skarmory, but Skarmory is not Rocky Helmet, so I will be full HP anyway. So Skarmory dies, and now I'm full HP. And like I mentioned, Mamoswine is not Life Orbed. He's not... Mamoswine is not Life Orbed. He's not Choice Banded, because he swapped attacks. We saw him attack us. So unless he's never melting ice, I won't die here to Ice Shard. So I stayed in there. And perhaps he wouldn't go for Ice Shard, thinking he would outspeed me. And he does Ice Shard there. Got a really high roll against me there. But I knew Gliscor leaves Ice Shard from full. And I Earthquake him. Mamoswine goes down. And we really set up the win con here. Like, the Jellicent is in range of us as well. The Jellicent comes in. We make sure that he doesn't recover against us. So we Earthquake here. He's probably praying for the Cursed Body against me. But even if he gets... he got it there. But we know the Giga Drain damage from the Amoonguss. We know the Giga Drain damage from the Amoonguss. So we are forced to Facade. But we don't die to Rocky Helmet from here. So what I can do first is just Protect. The Gigas. And with this extra recovery, I shouldn't die to a crit. So what I decided to do here is Sword Stance, because I didn't want to take Rocky Helmet damage. Especially since I don't kill him at +2. He does Giga Drain, and now I can just Protect again. And now we have Gliscor pretty healthy. We are +4. Yeah, and like really going off this wink on with Gliscor. I did decide to Earthquake here because if he goes into Rotom, I get some extra recovery. Yeah, now Gliscor just back to half HP. Rotom comes in. But Rotom already tricked away his Scarf. So, yeah, Rotom going down, and we're winning this next game as well in the second round. Like, it looked really grim, but because he allowed me to kill Jellicent, or at least allowed me to get off the... Basically, him not recovering the Jellicent meant that I was able to sweep with Gliscor. Because if he actually recovered, I couldn't do it with Gliscor like that. But then again, if he did recover, what a nice goal. If he did recover there, then yeah, Raikou comes in and I Volt Switch on a Blissey again, and then maybe get off another strong attack with Metagross. Maybe he was afraid of Metagross coming in, I don't know. Maybe, but he got the Curse Body on me, so there wasn't much for me to do there. If he didn't get the Curse Body, I would have probably tried to flinch him there. But yeah, let's go to the next one. And the next one, that guy was recently rank 1 as well, but it's not an exciting game to watch. So I'm just gonna show a part of it. Oh yeah, basically I won my game, and these two were still battling, guys. So Synthesis C and the Shuking. So I knew, in this case, I knew the one that wins the game was my opponent. So it was either I either had to battle against Synthesis, or I either had to battle against Shuking. Both of them hit rank 1 this season as well. So yeah, Shuking playing Rain, Synthesis playing his usual Charizard team. And it was a really boring game to watch. But in the end, Shuking did win. So Shuking became my opponent. And yeah, this is basically the third round that I had to play. So Shuking taking me really seriously, picking up the stall team. Probably really afraid of me. So Shuking had to bring the stall team. Too scared, you know? Yeah. So we're playing against the full stall team. I decided to lead up with my Sigilyph in this one. And from this position, Gliscor didn't activate Orb, so I decided to Trick there immediately. And I actually made a misplay here. Because what I should have done here was going for a double trick. Because I went for the defog, but what I probably should have done was going for a double trick. Because if Gliscor comes in on me, I remove his Toxicorp, which would be huge. And if Chansey comes in, I remove the Eviolite, which would be huge as well. And if Tentacruel comes in, I get the Black Sludge, doesn't really mean anything. And if Quagsire comes in, or trading leftovers, doesn't really matter either. But because I can always defog against this team. Like, I should have just gone for the double trick here, in case he wanted to go Gliscor. And that's what I was thinking at the moment I clicked defog here. But I should have just gone for the double trick, because if he stayed in, I already got the burn on this guy. And then I can give the Flame Orb to something else, or make something else afraid. But I should have really gone for the double trick. Because Gliscor, like, this would have been huge if we would have removed his Toxicorp. But yeah, I get off the debug, which is cool. And I think I just raw Ice Beam here, just to figure out what kind of Gliscor this is. What I'm actually gonna do here. And he doubles into the Quagsire, catching my attack. And I went into a Azumarill here. Because if Blissey isn't, yeah, Blissey's 100% teleport, but he doesn't know my set yet. For all I know, I could be choice banded here. So I decided to go for the Whirlpool here. If he stayed in, this would be a dead Quagsire. Can't see, and we catch the Tentacruel. So I was looking at this. What rank is he now? King. So I just, because I hit him and he went for Toxic, and this was amazing because now I'm getting rid of this Tentacruel so early in the game. As long as we don't miss Whirlpool. Because you can actually get out of Whirlpool by rapid spinning. But he clicked Toxic on me. So all I need to do now is spam Whirlpool. Spam Whirlpool and this Tentacruel is going to die. He did go for the Scald here. So it's Toxic, Scald, Tentacruel. And we're basically not switching out till the last tick of the Paris song. But it helped a lot removing the Tentacruel. Because I couldn't really beat him with my Sigilyph. So 2 turns. So if we hit the next Whirlpool, Tentacruel is dead. But he doesn't rapid spin against me. He clicks Scald again. And I get some other Whirlpool, doesn't really matter. And now I just switch out. And the switch I can make, obviously, is go into my Sigilyph. Because no matter what he does now, he's going to die on the next turn. He cannot switch out. Because he's still trapped from Whirlpool. And Azumarill can rest on pretty much his whole team. So, at this point, I decided to bring in Sigilyph. And I was actually hoping that he would burn me. Because that way, Weezing cannot poison me. He was freed. But he actually went for Ice Beam. And yeah, luckily that didn't freeze me. And now Tentacruel is gone. And we're basically 1-1 up. Now Weezing comes in. I think I did try to defog here because I didn't want to be dealing with spikes. Because my next goal is to heal Azumarill. So I wanted to make sure that I got that off. He did try to go for Sludge Bomb here, trying to poison me. It would have only been regular poison, but it would have definitely been annoying. So I was thinking about switching out here. Just in case. But I decided to just roost. If he poisons me, it obviously would be annoying. But it wouldn't be the end of the world. Let's go for the Sludge Bomb. Doesn't poison me, and now I'm able to go into my Azumarill. And we basically killed Tentacruel for free by hitting that Whirlpool. He did try to go for Will-O-Wisp, but that's his moveset, Sludge Bomb, Will-O-Wisp. And yeah, from this position, I'm just able to go for the rest, because Tentacruel doesn't do anything to me. He reveals Protect there too. And now this Azumarill can do even more. Obviously, it's going to be Teleport Chansey, so every time I bring in Azumarill, Chansey will probably come in on me. But from this position, I can just try to wake up here. Doesn't really matter. He's going to swap out here. Chansey does end up coming in. But everything on his team is pretty much full HP. So I'm not too worried there. She's going to try to wake up here. Well, burn a sleep turn, rather. He does go for the seismic toast on me. Already revealing a lot in this moveset. And now I'm able to switch out. And I decided to go Sigalith because I can just heal Sigalith from here. But he went for the teleport. I'm getting free leftovers recovery here. And we see Weezing coming back in. And basically what I can do against this Weezing is kind of PP stall him on my Azumarill. That way I don't have to risk anything. I don't have to risk a burn. I don't have to risk a poison. And if he does it on Azumarill, it doesn't really matter. So we see another Sludge Bomb coming out. Like, it's literally not doing much damage. And I'm gonna throw off another Whirlpool. Was likely Chansey coming in again. But we're also chipping Chansey because Chansey doesn't have leftovers. So every bit of chip is gonna stay there unless he uses Soft Boil or Wish. But if I can stall him out of his Soft Boils, it's gonna be much easier dealing with him. And now I'm able to get in my Gliscor to activate my orb. Because he's always going to teleport here. We found a shiny Wooper. Good job, bro. Yo, Tweeten, what's up? Now I'm able to activate my orb. And we know the Stealth Rock is coming here. So I decided to just go for the Sigalith here. Because the Bronzong is burnt on a timer. Obviously, we have to deal with Wish Teleport. So this is what I mean. Really long, annoying game. It's because it's unaware Quagsire. He does go for the Toxic now, so that would be effective against me. But now he also revealed having that set against me. I go into the Metagross here. And I wanted to click Trick against him. But I also didn't want this guy burnt. So I think I just went for the Zen here. Seeing what he would bring in on me. But and he decides to stay in. Because if I tricked that would have been extremely annoying. Then wait, did she just become a YouTube member, bro? Facundo Gonzalez became a member. Wait, is that YouTube member or what is this? Kraus Mark became a member. Someone messing with me, guys. Ongla is Radium trolling me. I think Radium is trolling me. Faded became a... I don't clear it. Wait. This cannot be correct, guys. Someone gifted... Oh my god, bro! Tweeten! Oh my god! Guys! Tweeten just gifted so many... Wow. You gifted so many... I was gonna say, bro. That's so much, man. Like, Tweeten is literally the biggest donator on the stream. Oh, we got distracted there. We got off that Sand Headbutt against the Weezing there. So now Weezing is extremely low. I thought I was being trolled there, but did he just make everyone a YouTube member? That's insane. Everyone has a cool badge now. Should I call you Rich Boy Tweeten now? What the fuck? Damn. So many memberships. Guys, come on, give some hearts for our boy Tweeten. This is insane. Give some hearts for our boy Tweeten. When does this stop though? These notifications. What the? Damn, that's insane, man. Hey, thank you. So, at this point, I decided to bring in the Metagross. With 1 HP. Chansey comes in on me. And now, I just decided to go for Trick Air. Because Metagross was basically dead anyway. And I get off my Trick. And I get the Flame Orb back, but now Metagross is Choice Banded, so he's always locked. And I don't die from the burn here yet, so I'm able to get off another attack. And I decided to go for a Rocks here, as a Gliscor comes in. And now I'm obviously going to die here. But I at least got up my Rocks. Because all I need to do now is kill the Weezing. No, thank you, Tweeten. That's so huge, bro. That's so huge. Allowing me to make money while doing this. Like, literally making this my work. Thank you so much, bro. Like, Patreon, YouTube member, and so many donations. Yeah, I have my Sigalith in against this Gliscor. Gliscor hasn't revealed anything to us yet. I tried to double into Scizor here, anticipating the Chansey coming in on Ice Beam. But he just went for the Earthquake. Like, I could have literally gone for the Ice Beam there. Like, that was such a risky play. I did decide to U-turn here. And we go back into the Sigalith. Because from here, I'm still trying to win the game. Like, I still wanted to try to make plays. Because I don't like these long games too much here. And then again, so I tried to go for the double with the Scizor again. Because he knows I have Ice Beam. Like, he knows I have Ice Beam. If he stays in like that. And now I go for the close combat here, and I'm just trying to chip this Chansey here. Like, pretty nicely. Because Chansey coming in on Rocks again. If I can kill Chansey, then Sigalith is going to be amazing, and he won't be able to use Wish on his team anymore. Because the issue here is, if I stay in with Sigalith against this Chansey, he's able to Wish pass to Weezing. So I close combat, he stays in, and this is why Chansey is better than Blissey, because look at this, he just eats up. This is the West one, Tweeten. Last stream I did the East one, so it was the same day. But we got another South Boil from this Chansey. And here I double into Sigalith. Anticipating the Gliscor to come back in. Getting leftovers here. And I was still looking. How can I pressure him? So I will double back into my Scizor here. As he went for the substitute, and now I know, okay, this Gliscor doesn't do anything. So it's most likely sub-toxic Gliscor. I just didn't want him to go into Chansey for free. So I get in my Gliscor here. Knowing that he doesn't touch me, and he does indeed reveal the Toxic against me. I know he has a Quagsire in the back. Basically, I was still trying to win the game. But yeah, my opponent obviously playing stall, not trying to win the game, trying to stall it out and wear me down. So later I just shifted my focus, but we were still pretty early in the game. So I Earthquake there. And basically what I'm trying to do here is just stall him out on his recovery moves. Like recover, soft boil, those kind of things. Now he goes for Ice Beam. Reveals that to me. It was Ice Beam Quagsire. And I go into a Azumarill. Like, this was a really boring game. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This was really boring. Yeah, he swaps into the Chansey. I go for Toxic. Because my goal here literally is just trying to stall him out on his recovery moves. That's like the best thing I can do. And this poison is really going to help here because I basically don't allow him to heal up Weezing this way with that Toxic on him. I just gotta make sure I damage his chance, because if I beat Chansey, he cannot win anymore. Then I will literally win with Sigilyph, since he's not able to heal anything. So I go for Earthquake. He does try to Wish here, and he's gonna take the poison damage. And here's the thing, guys. If he decides to Wish Pass to Weezing now, he will heal Weezing. But look at how low he is, because he's going to come back in on rocks. And I have a really high chance of killing him with whatever on my team. Like, I need this Chansey to be gone. So it's gonna be up to him if he wants to heal Chansey. Because he cannot switch into... He cannot hard swap into Weezing, because I'm just going to kill him with Earthquake. And if he switches to anything else, I don't mind if he heals the others. I don't want him healing Weezing for free. And if he doesn't... And ideally, I don't want him healing Chansey here either. But if he wants to heal Chance, he has to click Soft Boil or something. But the poison is still picking on this. At a certain point, I will skip though. But this might be like till a certain point. Because like I said, guys, my opponent is playing stall. And from the way he's playing, he's not trying to make plays against me. He's not trying to win. He's trying to outstall and outlast me and stall me. So at a certain point, I will play really boring. And just do what I have to do to win. Since my opponent doesn't want to play the game. My opponent already decided he doesn't want to play this game by playing this team. But he goes hard Weezing here, really greedy, really greedy. And I basically knock him out with the Earthquake. So I get so much off that turn. I got that damage on Chansey. And Weezing dies, and now I'm one Pokemon up. And I will spoil this, guys, because if the time runs out, guys, the one with the most Pokemon will win. And since he didn't bring any damage to his team, like, this is just pure stall. Like at a certain point, I'm still trying to win. But yeah, from here, he heals the Chansey, right? And if the game stays like this, I will win. So at this point, I still hold on to PP stalling him on his moves. For example, if Quagsire runs out of Ice Beams, he cannot use it against Gliscor anymore. Yeah, he decided to go for a Wish. This is why I hate stall. That's, like, it's fine. Like, I'm literally doing what I have to do to win. Because basically what my opponent is playing here is... I want to slowly lose the game. I want to slowly lose the game, stall team. Because the win condition is literally passive damage on this. Like Toxic, Protect, Toxic Spikes, throwing off a few Scalds, getting up double hazards, triple hazards. So basically all I'm doing here is stalling him out of his recovery moves. This was a bit risky though, because he could kill me with a crit. But at this point I was still trying to win the game. I just wanted to see if I can break his team with this. But I'm always able to heal. Because, here's the thing, guys. Quagsire can never kill Among Us. Quagsire can never kill Among Us. Gliscor can never kill Sigilyph and my Gliscor. Chansey cannot never get a kill anyway. And Bronzong doesn't get a kill on me. Like, he cannot kill my team. And I'm one Pokemon up. So, I can show you guys this end, but basically what I did at a certain point, I will skip to that as well. Because this was literally a really long battle. And basically what I did, like, I'm skipping it here. At a certain point, I was just switching between my Pokemon. Like, in this case, not using PP and just stalling out the timer. Like, switching between Sigilyph and Gliscor. And if Quagsire ever came in, I just go for... if Quagsire ever comes in, I just go for Azumarill. Because if Azumarill gets rest, there's no way of him winning. As you guys can see, nothing happened in that time. So I go into Jolt into Raikou here, basically using the pressure in case he wants to try to spam rocks. But he clicked Nightshade. Now he's locked into Nightshade, and from this moment when he clicked Nightshade, okay, I decided, okay, I'm just gonna stall him out on the timer. We have about 20 minutes left. I will Volt Switch here though. It doesn't matter if Quagsire comes in. Because if Quagsire ever clicks Spikes, because I knew Quagsire was Scald Ice Beam because he used it against me. And he gives me leftovers recovery on here. This is why I think, like, a lot of people play this kind of stall team, but I think this stall team is literally bad. Yeah, I go Azumarill, and he doesn't want me to heal Azumarill. That's why he keeps doubling. But with the leftovers, Azumarill will never die. And I can just always go back into my Sigilyph or into my Gliscor and switch between Sigilyph and Gliscor versus this. And that's literally what I did. At that point, I just stopped attacking him. I stopped attacking and just switched between my mon and stall out the timer. Because if the game stays like this, I win. And he doesn't have any damage. That's the downside of his stall team. Like, even though I cannot kill one of his mons, he cannot kill me either. He cannot kill my core, so I literally just switch. And that's how it goes on till about... Like, see, we are 53 minutes in here. Nothing happened because I kept switching between my mons. And every time he brought in Quagsire, I just go into my Azumarill. Because if he clicks Spikes, I get off a rest and then he will never win. And even if he gets a Scald crit, it's not gonna do that much. Yeah, Toothless, I did play in 2 tournaments. So this is literally what I did. And eventually he just gives up because he knows he cannot beat me before the timer runs out if I keep doing what I did. He brings in the Quagsire against me. And from here I was like, okay, maybe I can go for a crit, but he can Ice Beam crit me as well. So I just kept on going for my win con. And he forfeits from there, knowing that he cannot win. Like in this situation, some people would go for the crit. But I literally win the game. I literally win the game by doing nothing. Because he cannot do anything either. And because I'm ahead, if both players don't do anything, then it's gonna be like this. But did I kill the facade into him there? I also wasted a lot of healing moves on the Chansey. But yeah, that's how we won against that guy. Basically by doing nothing. Because he couldn't do anything either. Yeah, in the last game, guys, like, you know, I'm playing in a tournament and I'm using gimmicky stuff. I basically bring a troll team. And because we were the last ones playing, my opponent saw my team, of course. And then my opponent brings a Reuniclus. This is actually not my opponent. But yeah, my opponent brings this team, and there's a Reuniclus on that team. And my Reuniclus matchup is just horrible because I'm using a Choice Scarf Scizor. So Scizor is never killing a full HP Reuniclus with U-turn, and he can always just recover on me. Metagross is not breaking past him because I don't have Meteor Mash. He literally resists all my attacks. Like I'm using Zen Headbutt. I'm using Ice Punch, Trick, and Stealth Rock. Like I'm not doing anything against that Reuniclus. Same for the Raikou, and I have to get past Blissey. And with my Gliscor, I could technically do it with my Gliscor, but then my Gliscor has to get up a Sword Stance. But his Skarmory has Roar. Like this game, and with my Azumarill, I'm facing a Teleport Blissey with a Volt Switch Rotom, so I never get up a Whirlpool with that guy. Like this matchup was horrible, and you guys saw it in the game as well. Like I can show the game, but it was pretty unwinnable for me because I got pretty hard countered this game. Because against my Sigilyph, he can always just go into his Reuniclus. So Sigilyph, useless. Azumarill, useless. Scizor, I have to be dealing with a Skarmory. And I never kill his Reuniclus anyway. And with Raikou, I can never really sweep either. Because he's just going to go Blissey and click Toxic on me. And that was Ice Beam Blissey as well. So yeah, I can show this game. You guys can watch it back. But there's no real point because I couldn't do anything against this guy. All I could do was Parasong, but he would eventually outdamage me and he can just switch out on the crucial turns. So I'm just going to leave it at this, guys. I'm just going to leave it at this. Like, this was pretty unwinnable for me. Like I said in the beginning, I didn't really prepare for this tournament. Like, if you guys saw the other tournament rewatching stream, then you know that I just built this team. Like, I literally farmed up the Azumarill that day. Did the same with the Sigilyph as well. So there was no testing and stuff. And I literally brought this team, and we still did pretty well. Like, we've beaten some former rank 1 opponents. Like in the previous one with the stall game. Just by having some fun. But yeah, I couldn't break past Reuniclus. So unfortunately, we got knocked out there. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Tweeten, thank you again for all those gift YouTube members. So a whole bunch of YouTube members on right now. I think there's a cool badge as well for everyone then. And yeah, guys, maybe I'll stream a bit tomorrow, but for now, I'm just gonna chill a bit. Just going to chill a bit, and yeah, guys, talk to you later.